While Deputy Minister Nomaindiya Mfeketo has visited Kazakhstan previously, it was the first visit by a South African Deputy Minister of International Relations and Cooperation to Turkmenistan since the establishment of diplomatic relations in 1992. Deputy Minister Mfeketo's first stop on her Central Asian visit was Kazakhstan. The visit was aimed at strengthening bilateral and economic relations between South Africa and Kazakhstan. During the visit, Deputy Minister Mfeketo co-chaired the fifth round of the South Africa-Kazakhstan bilateral political consultations with Akilbek Kamaldinov, Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs of Kazakhstan. South Africa's main objectives with the bilateral consultations were to strengthen bilateral, political, and economic relations by intensifying cooperation in trade and investment, and supporting the expansion of cultural and people-to-people interaction between the two countries.
A factory that was not there in 2014 when I was here and we're discussing about partnership with Kazakhstan. Ocean basket that was not there when I was here 2014. Those for me are, tangible. Targets that we planned then, but they've been delivered already. But today we had a very, very successful bilaterals talking about very important areas of our work and what we still need to do to strengthen our relationship as two countries. But more importantly, today we've signed a protocol of doing all the kind of work that we're doing. So in this fifth round of negotiations, we are clear about how to go forward, and we signed that protocol to enable us to know that this is the route we're going between South Africa and Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan has a significant multilateral profile and will on the 1st of January 2017 become the first Central Asian state that will take up a non-permanent seat on the United Nations Security Council. The Deputy Minister's visit was viewed by both countries as an opportunity to discuss multilateral matters of mutual concern, such as the slow pace of reform of important international institutions like the UNSC.
We congratulated Kazakhstan for being elected as a member of United Nations Security Council 2017 and 18. You'll know that we've been there before. But not only congratulating, we were instrumental in supporting and lobbying for them to get that position because of where we all come from. Definitely we are in one in saying the Security Council need to transform. And the transformation we're talking about really is working transparently and making sure that they interact with regional bodies when the issue that they are dealing with is of a particular region. Surely it's not only Africa but all other regions that keep on saying the African problems can be sorted better in the African region.
Deputy Minister Mfeketo, who was accompanied by a delegation from the Departments of Trade and Industry and Science and Technology, also had high-level meetings with business sector representatives and academia to promote South Africa as a destination for trade, investment and tourism, and to explore future academic cooperation and skills exchange.
We also received good news today in the meeting we were in Wednesday, where we were talking about possibility of having our students coming to Kazakhstan. That was agreed to. In addition to that, they are also going to start an African center unit where there's no university so far that when you're saying as an African country, let's exchange students, that says fine, we'll exchange students, but in addition to that, we will have an African unit in the university, which we appreciate very much. So I'm satisfied that in all aspects of our negotiation, this visit was successful and the relationship is getting stronger.
Deputy Minister then proceeded to Turkmenistan, where she met with her counterpart and paid a courtesy call on the Minister of Foreign Affairs. The visit to Turkmenistan was used to identify possible areas of cooperation in energy, mining, and agricultural sectors.
Amongst the areas that we've identified, we made sure that most areas are those that will involve people of the two countries. For example, the arts and culture. We emphasize that our people from these two beautiful countries need to come nearer to each other. We agreed that tourism is one of the areas we need to make sure that our people visit, one another. We talk about sport. We talk about science and technology. We talk about education exchange. And I think all these areas are areas that the bilateral is not only about the government, but the bilaterals and the relationship. And when you strengthen that relationship, you strengthen the people of these two countries.
South Africa enjoys cordial relations with both Kazakhstan and Turkmenistan, as all three countries are developing economies and share many similar views in multilateral fora. The South African government believes that the consolidation of its bilateral relations with these two Central Asian countries will assist to achieve some of its main objectives to address the triple challenges of poverty, unemployment, and inequality.